up? John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops. Thank you for joining me. If you have your book, you can go ahead and take it out. I don't care. If you're trying to work out and trying to get better, you're my kind of person. All right? Because our goals are to achieve our dreams, okay? Because this is actually an extremely important part of, childhood, of life in general, is very early on learning how to identify your goals and identify your passions and learning ways to properly achieve those things, most efficiently achieve those things. And if you can learn that trick, that not only will your life be fruitful in terms of economic stability, like money, all right, but your relationships will be better, your job will be better, and your overall happiness will be better. I think happiness is a key part of life that most people try to take shortcuts to get there. And they're like, let me just eat a lot of food to be happy. It's like, nah, man, let me just sleep to be happy. Nah, man. If you can go out there and put forth effort to make yourself happy rather than just laziness, that's when you achieve a lot. And since kids love to play sports, and sports are fun, and they're great for your body and stamina and things like that, and it's crucial for the community, that's why we're willing to put so much time, effort, energy, money into youth sports. Because if you can trick kids into trying their hardest for something, it's great. But for you guys, since everyone's on board with this, the coaches are all on board, the parents are all on board, the schools are in on it. If you happen to love basketball, you might as well be into it too. And if you can take all those things together, you can achieve your goals, as silly as they may be, whether it just be the NBA. NBA doesn't help too much in society, but it does in many, many ways, and inspirational ways. But it's not like you're being a doctor, but and maybe you can't make the NBA, but you still try it. And just going for it all with a real effort, it'll help your life in so many insurmountable ways, whether you succeed or not. If you're here, check it in the comment section so that I know that you're here. I see Jacob, what up? I got Jace right there, and I see Mello. What up, you guys? Put something in the comment section. You guys can chat in there, do whatever you want. But I have the schedules for this summer. They are up. We'll talk about it later in the show, but they will be clinics. All right. We normally have 6 different clinics, but we've added a 7th. That would be our pick and roll workshop. Okay, I will show you everything about that coming up here soon, but we're going to be rotating around. So Aurora seems to be Mondays only for right now. Okay, I might add a few more dates for that place in Denver. We couldn't get the Denver gyms that I wanted for Wednesday and Friday, so I added 2 more Broomfield locations. All right, so Broomfield is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but it's not every Wednesday. We have to skip a couple of the Wednesdays and I think one of the Fridays. So those are the dates I'll fill in with Denver. So yeah, just watch the schedule, all right? And we will be doing carpools to get out far away. So if you live in Aurora and want to come out here, we'll have carpools set up for you. If you live in Broomfield and want to go away for the Mondays or whatever day, we will have carpools set up where we meet at a local school. Then we meet there when we leave, meet there when we come back, so the parents can just meet in one local spot. All right, so that's how we'll play it all. Again, more info on that in a second. We'll also play games throughout June and July as well. Our 2 big ones will be the Taiwan trip and the Vegas trip. I just got my Vegas hotel and my Vegas rental car, and I already had my flight, so I'm all set. I'll let you guys know where I'm staying, but you guys can stay wherever you want. I'm at the Mardi Gras Hotel. It's low key. It's low key. I'm not trying to spend a bunch of money. Plus, I hate all the traffic. I'm just chilling, about 10 minutes away from the strip. If you want to be like me, come on and stay. All right. Anyways, start with the quote of the day. The quote of the day is, all limitations are self-imposed. Except for I guess maybe jumping off a roof. But yes, you are only limited by whatever you want to be limited by. All right? If you think that you can't make it, then that's the surest bet of not making it. All right. Self-imposed means that you are imposing these restrictions upon yourself. That means that if you want to make the NBA and I tell you you can't do it, and I shackle you to the ground and go, I won't let you make the NBA, that would be me imposing it upon you. Or if your parents tell you, well, I'm not going to let you practice this many hours, or whatever it may be, those are other people imposing it upon you. Self-imposement means that you are imposing it upon yourself. And those are your limitations. All right, you guys can be creative out there. I know some of you guys, your parents don't allow you to work out for more than this many hours. Your parents don't allow you to come this many days. I bet you they wouldn't protest to you doing push-ups in your room. Will they? Will they? All right, maybe not bouncing the ball in your room, but push-ups, sit-ups, all right, figuring stuff like that out will make you better. And I'm sure that they'll let you go outside while the sun's out and ball handle a little bit. Can't afford a basketball? Raise $5. Go over to Kmart or some kind of cheap place for a cheap basketball. There goes your basketball. Figure things out, and you can go far. All right, so the quote of the day, the forward quote for the fourth day of the week is all limitations are self-imposed. Going to our history section, we got our history of hoops in our challenge section. We have a whole bunch of challenges, but this one's the easiest because you can just sit on your butt and do it. All right, one of the challenges says the history of hoops and has all these things, and you can click on that green button that says show another video, and it shows you a random one. This random one that came up is Yao Ming. Yao Ming was really, really crucial in the expansion of basketball around the world because he's Chinese. Also, though, he's freaking huge. His parents were pretty tall. Like his dad was like 6'8", mom was like 6'5". Pretty sure the government had something to do with that. Yeah. Anyways, Yao Ming, one of the tallest players to ever play in the NBA, but this guy was unique. Because before him, there was like Sean Bradley, Rick Smits, Manute Bol, and they had their tall, ridiculous freaks. Rick Smits was only 7'4", so he's a little bit more stable. This guy was 7'6", and he wasn't skinny. Oh, he was like big, and he was skilled. Like he could dribble sorta, but he could shoot like a lot. And it was the first time that someone that tall could be skilled. Now we have Victor Wembanyama who's taken it to a whole nother level, but this is the guy. Like right next to Shaq. You see how short he makes Shaq. This was the guy that brought skill to the ridiculously tall position. It's probably, close to as tall as a human can get. We haven't had that many people above like 8 feet, but we've had like a few 7'7" guys. Yao Ming being way up there and that skilled was very, very unique. So watch that video and a whole bunch more on that page. The stuff that we're doing for today, our homework coming up here. Overhead board passes, which is very, very crucial to getting out of traps, to not being able to be just a little kid. Breaking a press, you need the overhead board pass. You can pass the ball off the backboard or off a wall to yourself, and you're making these muscles stronger. We've also learned that if you stretch the muscles a lot, like this kind of stuff, it also makes your arms able to throw the ball further. Drive, left, right, pass, high, low. This is a drill that employs passing in different ways and reacting to the defense. But you want to prepare for all these things by doing each of these things for 5 minutes apiece for homework, filming it, putting it to our playlist. Okay, on-ball defense is another one. Ball jump versus face cut, Kobe post, double bounce series. All these drills on our website under homework. Click on drills, you get to see it. All right, but for today, we got one-on-one hurdles for losers. All right, and I don't want to call anyone a loser, but you are a temporary loser when you lose at one-on-one. But you can lose either way. All right, if you get scored on, you got to go to the hurdles and you got to jump over the hurdles. I believe it's like 15 times if you get scored on. But if you don't score, then you have to jump over the hurdles 5 times. So you jump over the hurdles eventually. All right, so we're going to make offense and defense a very, very tough thing with this drill. All right, then King's drill is a whole bunch of stuff we're moving around, telling you what to do, what to do, and you're reacting to it as fast as you possibly can. Then we got chair duo, which is a great dribbling drill. Extended monoginobili layups, which is a great scoring one. Athletic finish, which is one of our most fun moves that we do. Then ladder to sidestep series. I'm going to show you guys all those, so you guys can get the gist of it before you come to practice. You should have already posted it as homework, so you should have already been through this stuff. But here go the videos. Is that it? Oh, that is it. That is it. All right, we're moving on to our. Now we'll talk about the schedule stuff. All right, I have the schedule stuff right here, all right, and this is what we're doing. So now throughout the year, all right, we have local games and tournaments. All right, skill workouts, shooting and team practice on those days, open gym, etc. Right, but we also have special things, all right, beyond just the boot camps that we'll be adding and the tryouts and open gym month and things like that in the summer camps. We have things that happen on a weekly basis, but for this summer, we're going to be adding all these things together. So the team strategy days have not started yet. They will not start. That's when we go over our plays only, just like one special day, all right? And then the ability and agility combine, we're not doing that either because that would be impossible to do with so many kids. We normally have 8 kids per hour for the ability and agility combines. But what we will be adding are our pick and roll workshop and the skill clinics. For the pick and roll workshop, we master 12 efficient counters to exploit the defenses. Okay, everything that they do on defense, we go against it, and we're going to learn these things so we do the pick and roll things perfect, because pick and roll is a very, very important part of basketball. It's one of the most unstoppable things. So that's one of the 7 things that we will be doing for this summer. All right, the other 6 will be our skill clinics. Our skill clinics, they are a set number of clinics, and I will show you those right now. If you click on View Events, you get to see everything that we're doing, including tonight's workouts going on at Canyon Creek in Thornton Middle School, then Thursday, then Friday, and then we're done. We're done with the workouts. We actually have one more workout day on June 6th. All right, that will be the extra workout day I'm adding for a special reason. But after that, we got June 2nd. So we'll take a week off in between this spring and starting the summer. We'll take 1 week off. But once we get back on June 2nd, we got the ball handling clinic. All right, every Monday that's in Aurora, it'll switch clinics. So you guys will have a chance to do all 7 different things, plus 1 extra, which is, I think, defense is the extra day. All right, but anytime throughout the week, they're all separate too. So anytime that you want to come, it'll probably be something different. So if there's one thing that you like a lot, you can show up on those days. If there's something that you missed, you might want to show up on a far away day possibly, okay? So make sure that you see all these things. You can come to multiple ones. Trust me, you will not understand all the things. There are 10 different tips that we go over for the clinics, and we have a drill for each and every single thing. At the end, I will ask you guys to recite the 10 different tips, and whoever recites them the most plus wins a little game at the end, they win like camper of the day, like whatever, right? And not only do you win a coin, you also win a puzzle piece. A puzzle piece is one of our 6 different 6 different legends. All right, like there's a picture of Magic Johnson for ball handling. There's a picture of Michael Jordan for, I believe, offensive skills. But if you have all 6 of them, you can piece them together, and it spells out am I wearing it? Yes, it spells out this logo. All right, and so it's just a cool little thing to try to earn them all. So we'll be doing that every day over the next 2 months. Okay, so ball handling clinic starts right there. Then offensive skills is another one. Then inside scoring is another one. Then shooting clinic is another one. All right, then we got defensive skills, and then rebounding, and then the last one is the pick and roll workshop. So those are the 7 different things that we'll do, and that's what we have coming up. So make sure that you guys understand that they start at 6:30, except for Mondays. They start at 7, so we can make it there through the traffic. Plus, they wouldn't let us come in at 6:30, so it is what it is. All right, so that's everything that we're doing. If you have any special questions, ask me in the comment section, and I can answer them right now. All right, let's check our video. Our video, oh my God, you got me on there, so I gotta erase my current self because I can't be talking when I'm talking when I'm looking and what? That's so stupid. Turn me off. There you go, and turn the big guy on. And you guys watch this quick video, and then we'll talk about it. If you want to make the NBA, you have to enjoy all of its pieces. You can't just want to make the NBA. You can't just want the fame. You can't just want the fortune. You can't just want to be tall and dunk it. The NBA also includes the hard work. The NBA also includes learning new moves. Making the NBA also includes conditioning and running and lifting weights. The NBA also includes struggling against players who are better and bigger and faster than you are. The NBA also includes stuff like the stuff that you learn from watching this live stream. the stuff that you get from doing our homework. And if you don't love all those things, your chances of making the NBA are low. You can't just say that, oh, I love school, but I happen to hate science, I hate history, I kind of hate the kids at the school, I hate PE class, I hate the lockers, I hate the hallways. Well, what do you like? Oh, you like lunchtime? Oh, you like lunchtime when you're hanging out with your friends. Yeah, you don't like school, okay? If you truly love basketball, and you would truly love to go to the NBA or D1 or any kind of high-ranking institution, you stand the best chance to make that level if you love it all. If you love the shooting, the dribbling, the rebounding, working on defense, working on offense, working on the game, working on the things that you're good at, the things that you're bad at, the things that you have never heard of before. That's when you stand the best chance to make the NBA. So love it all. All right. So yes, I truly believe that this is the case, and man, you got to figure out how to love like the worst parts of it and the best parts of it all the same. So many times we get stuck with like with the thinking that happiness is perpetual happiness. Right? The best happiness is like being happy all the time. That is not true. It's the happiness that you work for that ends up getting you to those to the true happiness that is sustainable. All right, because if you're happy all the time, that's probably not going to be working out. You have to do things that you don't like. That's another thing that sports teaches you. It teaches you to do things that you don't like in a very, very great way to get things that you want to achieve. Okay, so again, being lazy is the best form of happiness. It's so cool, right? But it's not. It's probably the worst form of happiness. So, you guys, yeah, there will come a time when you have to like put in the weightlifting, the sprinting, the whatever, and all those things put together. If you don't like all those things, you will be less of a player, but you can still strive to go through those things. But if you happen to love all those things or love the majority of them, that will give you a better odds of being able to do them. All right, so trick yourself into loving those things. Got it? All right. Anyways, let's move on. What do we have? Our trivia question of the day. Trivia question. We got Jacob. 6 points. Come on, Jacob. Finish this month, baby. But Jace is right there on your tail with 4. Vaughn with 2. Austin with 1. Let's see who wins for this month. You win a $50 coin if you win the trivia question. The trivia question today is... Stop that music. Get ready to start that music. Remove the block. Here we go. Who is SGA's basketball playing younger cousin? Anybody know? Who's the MVP SGA basketball playing younger cousin? And now, look, I'm sure he has some other cousins that have played basketball, but I'm talking about the one who is like a very good basketball player, okay? Not just like, don't just be like, Billy's his cousin. Oh yeah, no, I saw him playing the other day at the rec center. No, this is like a very good basketball player. That's the person right there. Jacob got it again, and you see it right there. Oh, man. Nickel Alexander Walker, obviously, says Shea Gilchrist Alexander. I'm guessing the Alexander is like the uniting force in this family, and that's where they're cousins. But they both have very hyphenated names. They're both probably Canadian, I'm guessing. But that is the answer. Jacob gets it right. Nickel Alexander Walker and Sovi. You guys missed it. He plays on the Minnesota Timberwolves, and they're playing against each other right this second. Okay, not like the second, but like, you know what I mean. Like, they will be playing against each other in this series. How crazy is that? There haven't been cousins in the league like that since Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady. But, of course, I mean, this guy's on that level. I don't believe so. But let me add that. Jacob is now at 7 for the month. Good job, Jacob. All right, let me add that right there. Moving on to our next thing, which is just an ad. I can't go to the ad break anymore because people want to see their things up there. So I got to go to the ad now. Watch it. Water break.
Something know about my nose is sewer and water. That's better.
The country is full of good coaches. What it takes to win is a bunch of interesting interested players. The country is full of good coaches. Is that true? You might say no. I actually think, yeah. I think coaching is like one of the easiest things on the planet. All right. Now, are they coaching to like a level where like you're gonna get better? Probably not. But are they telling you like where to stand right? Yeah. Like I mean, like seriously, like I would say 3 out of 5 people that watch basketball could coach the heck out of a game. They could win a national championship if they were given the right players. I don't want to discount myself or any other coaches out there, but it's the easiest thing in the world to say, like, stand here, help there. Now, they do have to, like, look up some stuff, but, like, coaching basketball is easy. The coaching the skills part is pretty hard. I mean, because, like, a lot of people just aren't athletic enough to, like, have had the life to do those things. But that's why we have a book. That's why I put this thing together, because most people just don't care about the skills part. They think you are where you are and that you can't get better. That's the tricky part. But once you guys see that stuff, emulating it might be kind of difficult unless you have an adult there to watch. Once the adults see our videos and see the book, I think that part's not so hard. As long as they truly look at it and like go like this, and it can't be just the kid looking at it. It has to be like an adult who can see like unique facets. But overall, anyone can be a coach. All right. But the defining character is like, or the defining trait is of a great like team or a great like player is that you have to be interested. The player has to be interested. And if you get a player who actually wants to get better, is actually interested in getting better, those players are rare. So if you ever find like a player like that, like let's say Wes, people try to like dog him. And they're like, oh, Wes isn't that good. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? This is the best kid you can find. Trying to find me 10 kids like him. And I will take them every day of the week. And I will have a much more fulfilling life than you ever will with you trying to search for 6'6" kids who can dunk. No, because those kids don't want to bring it. They will piss you off. Something horrible. Okay? Having kids that are actually interested gives them a chance. Yes, there's like Zion Williams and like our Ben Simmons is a great example where he has all the talent in the world and you just pray he would be interested. No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. All right, you can try to like inspire people like that, but I wouldn't worry about it. Seriously. All right, so I put it out there to people. If people don't respond, I go whatever. You're one of the many kids who doesn't want to get better. All right, Wes is really good. Thank you. All right, thank you for seeing it the right way. All right, because people just judge by like, is he 7 feet tall? Is he? Oh, then he's not good. Oh, it's like, what the heck are you talking about? Yeah, sure. If I had a team full of 7 foot tall fourth graders, we would totally win. But that's not anything that I want to be a part of. That's just collecting people who are tall. That's not making anyone good. And people really can't see that. And it's nuts to me. All right. You becoming the best player that you can become is more than you can ever do in life. It's the trick to life. Okay? So see it like that. Don't see it the other way. It's so dumb. It's so stupid. So you guys, be an interested player. All right? Be a player who truly wants to get better. And that's such a rare thing that, one, the good part about that is no one's going to be keeping up to you. It's so rare. All right? Wherever you're starting off, whatever people are on your level, you're gonna pass by them so easy. It's so rare. But the bad part is, it's so rare. So you'll be like, I want to do it. Who's coming with me? Oh, nobody? Nobody's coming with me? Oh, that kind of sucks. It's a lonely road to greatness. It's lonely. We have like probably one of the greatest programs in the whole country. And we give everyone a chance. Who takes that chance? Very, very few players. All right, and you can see who those players are. Right here. All right, because the pain you feel today is the strength you feel tomorrow. Who's posting the homework? Oh, an Adler right there. Post moves. What is that sign? I don't know. Josiah's doing the Kobe post and Lana's moves. Lots of cones right there with Jace. I saw it. All right, form shots. One-on-one with Jace. And I'm thinking his dad. All right. We got Mello right there doing the Vegas homework as well. All right, make sure you guys are labeling the Vegas homework so I can see it. All right, now that we're down to just one playlist, makes everything so much easier. I love that. All right, so keep working, because again, the pain you feel today is the strength you'll feel tomorrow. All right, let's check our attendance. This is by far the thing that matters the most. Okay. All right, it's the attendance, and it's whoever's leading this leaderboard right here. We got Mason Falkenborg. That's why he sounds like a robot. He took a week off, and he's still caught back up. All right, Teo Trujillo is right there as well. Romello, Adrian, Max, and Jace all following. Then Joshua and Wes and Joey. I'll count that. But above, those are the top guys right there. All right, those are the guys who probably have a chance to win it all. All right, for the year, whoever gets the most by the end of the year wins extra coins. But everyone on this list, on the top 15, gets a coin. Gennaro's up there. Wow. All right, I think any guys that are from the Aurora side are extra doing it because they don't have Tuesdays and Thursdays. I mean, like, seriously, like that's definitely something. All right, the all-time marks, of course, trying to catch Ian Salmon. All right, trying to Ian Salmon and Ben Levy. Right when you get to 1,000, we give you a special present. All right, and it's a crane. But it's 1,000 cranes, because if you make 2,000 cranes, you get any wish that you want, and it's an old like Japanese like proverb sort of moral story or whatever. And this girl lit the whole world on fire when she was trying to do it to like avoid her cancer stuff. It was very sad, crazy story. But we give you a whole bunch of made ones, and then we give you a book where you can make 1,000 more. All right, so it's a cool little thing. Only 2 people have ever gotten to that point in our program, but the people who are still active right now. Let me see who's on this list. Anybody? Someone has to be on this list. Okay, I see. Wait, Noah right there. All right, got Noah who's at 652, right below Emma Godfrey. If you go down further, you got Kiernan right there at 548. They've been around for a while, man. Upcoming birthdays: Noah Masseth and West 64666. Okay, all right. If you come on your birthday, you get a free shot. We just had a free shot with Mason. Oh, it was tough for him. He airballed it, but maybe we should have everyone singing happy birthday to him as he's shooting it, something like that, instead of trying to scare him, because he was definitely spooked. All right. Then we got our Quest to 2,000 events. Who's winning that? Joey, Adrian, and Jace right there. Right there, right next to each other. The chances, the probability to make it to 2,000 events. No one's ever done that in the history of our program. Then you get to see all players as well. All right, so that's everything. Don't forget that the quote of the day is all limitations are self-imposed. So don't impose them. You don't have to. You should have no limitations. Go for it all. All right? I got you guys. I trust you guys. I believe in you. So let's go ahead and get this thing done. All right, that's my time. I'll see you guys soon. And don't forget to sign up for all the clinic stuff. Should be really, really fun. If anyone from the outside wants to sign up, it's $50 for clinics, not just $25. So, yeah, take advantage of it. It's free for members, okay? That's my time. Pieces. Wait, pieces? No. What? That's my thing. Oh, yeah, Reese's Pieces. There you go. Got to have a call out. Peace, guys.